During the 20th century, three big stories tried to explain the whole of human history and to offer a vision for the future of Europe and for the future of the world as a whole. These were the fascist, the communist, and the liberal stories. The fascist story said that history is a struggle between different nations, and fascism envisioned a world dominated by one human group that violently subdues all the others. The communist story explained that history is not a struggle between nations, but rather a struggle between classes. And communism envisioned a world in which all human groups are united by a centralized social system that ensures equality even at the price of freedom. The liberal story explained that history is a struggle not between nations and not between classes, but rather a struggle between liberty and tyranny. And liberalism envisioned a world in which all humans cooperate freely and peacefully, with minimum central control, even at the price of some inequality. Now, the Second World War and the Cold War, as we all know, knocked out the fascist and communist stories. And for the last few decades, the world has been governed by the global liberal order. This order is based on the understanding that all humans share some core experiences and interests, that we are all subject to the same universal values, and that no human group is inherently superior to the others. Cooperation is therefore much more sensible than conflict. And to foster such cooperation, liberalism has advised us to strengthen international laws and organizations, and to ease the movement of ideas, of goods, and of people across the globe. Though the global liberal order has had many faults and problems, it has proved superior to all the alternatives. The liberal world of the early 21st century is more prosperous, more healthy, and more peaceful than ever before. For the first time in human history, you are more likely to die from obesity than from starvation. For the first time in history, you are more likely to die from old age than from plague. And you are more likely to die from an accident than from human violence. The liberal miracle can be summarized in the idea that liberalism created a world in which sugar is more dangerous than gunpowder.